Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Natalie. Today we are going to create this WordPress landing page step by step with Elementor Pro. It has the first section with an image, text and a call to action. Below there is a quick navigation menu to help the user navigate to any part of the landing page. Next we have an about section with some text, and below the feature and gallery sections with testimonials and social links. At the bottom we got a call to action asking the user to fill out. If you're ready, let's go! We go to WordPress, Dashboard, Templates, Landing Page and Add New. Close Elementor library as we will be creating from scratch. Within Elementor panel, you set up the basic settings. At the bottom left corner, you set the name. I call it Landing Page Tutorial. The page layout is Elementor Canvas. It removes the header, the footer and the sidebars. Navigate over to the Site Settings panel. Here you set the predefined global colors palette. By default, the predefined colors are determined by the theme. However, changing them here, you override the theme settings. In the global fonts, you set the fonts. Primary, to me, I've chosen the Catamaran font, and the secondary, I go with Roboto. Going back to Elementor Editor, I create one column section. The layout is full width. The height is 600 pixels. The column position is middle. In vertical alignment, I set to middle as well. In the Style tab, we stylize according to our needs. I added a background overlay image. In the image position, I want it to be center, repeating x-axis from left to right line, and the image size is contained. I also reduce the opacity levels. I had a heading widget to Elementor Editor. The text is "We fly for you" with a H2 HTML. In the typography, I search for my font, Catamaran. The size, I enable the RAM unit, 6 RAM units. These units uses the HTML root elements font size provided by the browser. You want to scale the element size based on the root size, no matter what the parent size is. The weight is 400. I want a red color. In the Advanced tab, under the Motion Effects tab, I set my interest animation to fade. Let's add a bottom widget to Elementor Editor. The text is Get Started, Center Align. In the link, you want to set the link to contact URL so the user can easily grab your business number. So select the dynamic icon. From the drop-down list, select the contact URL as you are watching. Under the Actions option, click the rank and pick the SMS type, and there input your business number. The bottom size is extra small. Upload an icon after. I go with arrow right with a 10 icon spacing. In the Style tab, for the typography, my family is Catamaran, 1 RAM size, 400 of weight, blue color as a background color. I click on the text shadow. This feature is supported in all browsers and I like it. The blur amount is 50 and horizontal 10-, so the shadow is below the bottom. with a semi-transparent tone color. I want a rounded bottom, so in the border radius I set to 50 pixels. In the Advanced tab, I adjust the bottom margin to 60 pixels. I created this transparent PNG file in Canva for creating an horizontal scrolling effect. Then I uploaded it to my media library. So I dragged an image with it, I selected my image, alignment to the center. The link is the custom link. I type in the landing page URL address if you want to connect to another page. I adjust the Elementor section width by dragging the container with your mouse. In the Advanced tab, the position is absolute. And then you can place the element whenever you need to. The width is 500. As you can see, it overlaps the section underneath. We will fix this soon. Don't worry. In the Advanced tab, enable the motion effects. I want a horizontal scrolling effect while the user scrolls through the page. Direction to left and the speeds of 6/6. In the scrolling, on the apply effects only on desktop. I hide this overflow in 2 steps in conjunction with the second section. First, select the section in the Advanced tab, set the z-index to 1. The z-index property controls the vertical stacking order of elements that overlap. The second step is within the section you will create below. So I create a 1-column section for width. I add the background color to the section first to better understanding. I duplicated the column so that you get 3 columns to the right. Adjust the columns position from the column settings. Add an image widget to the first column. This is my logo. In the Style tab, change the width to 120 pixels. Align to the left. The second column, I had my navigation menu widget. Let's create the menu with custom links because I want them to be internal, not linked to other pages. So head over to Appearance, Menu tab to create it. Create one more menu and give it a name. I call it Tutorial and click Create. Inside the menu, I had 3 custom links, About, and then click on Head to Menu. And then is the feature, Head to Menu, and the last one is Testimonials. And click Head to Menu and then save your menu. Back to Elementor editor, refresh the page so all your settings are applied. I drag the second column to the left. And then I click on the navigation menu widget to select it. In the menu, select the new menu just created. The layout is horizontal. Center. In the Style tab, I set the font settings. White. As you see, the image overlaps, so I drag it so it does not interfere. We will fix this in a minute. For the third column, do a right click and then copy and paste the first background bottom and paste here, contact. I remove the bottom padding of 60 pixels, then to adjust the column position, select it, and select the middle vertical alignment. It's perfectly now. To fix the issues of the stacking order, select the section. If you experience difficulty, use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl+I to bring in the Elementor navigator, and then go to Advanced tab and insert a z-index of 2. This way, the section sits in front of the first one, hiding the overflow. My third section is the About section, so I create a new Elementor section. Heading. The padding is 80 pixels top only. The padding is the space around the element. To RAM font size with a weight of 400 aligned to the left, I added a second column section, full width 500 pixels height. The column position is middle. The height is 500 pixels, and dragging an image widget to first column on the left. I added my image, I adjust the size. Now click on the column to set the background color. In the Style tab, I select one from my global colors. I adjust the padding settings using the RAM unit. Now I click on the second column to set my background color. I add the text editor widget. I paste here my text. I set the padding settings to 7 RAM all margins. Now I want to add social icons, so I drag the social icons widget. The primary color is red, padding of left 7 RAM. Now let's add 2 spacers with horizontal scrolling effects while someone scrolls down. So I drag in a spacer, content width is 40. In the Advanced tab, you can add a color and the SVG file. The background section adds a color. In the image, I select my custom SVG file. Position is center, center, no repeat. In the positioning, set a custom width. I set mine to 73 with a border radius. The position is absolute. In the motion effects, the tab enable the scrolling effects, horizontal scrolling to right. So I duplicate it once more and I drag it where I want it to. I change the image and the width accordingly. Now it's the service feature. I created a 1 column section below, full width for the heading. I copy and paste the first heading. I change it to services. Now add a 3 equal column section. full width. The height is 500 pixels, column position is middle, and the vertical aligning is middle as well. So select the first left column now to add a background color. I go with white. You don't notice anything because it's empty. Bring in the flipbox widget to the table. Delete the icon. I change the title to ABC. In settings, the flip effect is fade. It is a subtle effect. In the background tab, the background type is blue. In the image, I go with this blue guy. Position, center, center, no repeat. The size is contained. Delete the default text and now select the back now. Delete the bottom link. In the title and description ABC and paste the text here. In the background tab, the color is white. I mouse over the image, cool. I duplicated the first column and I drag it to the second column. I repeated the same procedure and I change the images. For the testimonials section, I had a new one-column section. I want my testimonials. Full width section. I copy the service heading and I paste here. I change to testimonials. I duplicate the section above to get the second one and I drag it here below. I change the background color to red and the images and the text. The last section is a call to action. So I had a two-column section with a height of 685 pixels, column position to middle. Under the Style tab, I had my background color. I want a yellow color. I added one more layer to the table with the background overlay. I set the position and the size, and I decrease the opacity color. I also use the blend mode to overlay. I like it. In the shape divider section, I enable. I want the top arrow. The width is 250 pixels with a height of 75 pixels. And then I dragged a A4 heading to the left column, white color, the line to the right. The font is Catamaran for ramp font size. To the right column, I had a form widget. I delete all fields except the name and the email fields. I select each one to adjust the width. The width is 25% each one. In the bottom section, I had an icon, had an arrow right, after, with a width of 50%. There you go. Now select the bottom field. In the normal, the background is blue, and over I adjust the border type with a width of 1 pixel all margins. Text color is white, and over I want to an animation, the shrink effect. Okay. The final step is to set up the anchor links to the page, so when you click on the navigation menu, it scrolls down to that specific section. You use the anchor menu widget. So I drag an anchor menu widget and I place it above the headline. I call it About. I duplicated the anchor menu and I place it above the Services heading. I change the name to Features. Now duplicate once more and I place above the third headline. I call it Testimonials. Update and publish. Let's check this out. This is what we have created together. Now I click on the menu items, it scrolls down to the section Smoothie. That's it. If you found this useful, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to this channel. I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.